Good afternoon and welcome to our live coverage of the NASA SpaceX CREW-9 mission. To our live coverage of the NASA
Dragon
SpaceX
Freedom
CREW-9 mission
International Space Station
at 1:05 a.m.
Freedom
Eastern.
departed the
That
International
was
Space Station at 1:05 a.m. on March 17th for those of us here in California.
Pacific time on March 17th
CREW-9
for those of us
NASA
here in
astronauts
California.
Nick Hague,
Suni Williams,
CREW-9
Butch
are
Wilmore,
NASA
and
astronauts
Roscosmos
Nick Hague,
cosmonaut
Suni
Aleksandr
Williams,
Gorbunov,
Butch Wilmore,
and they
and
are now on their way
cosmonaut
to the targeted
Aleksandr
splashdown
Gorbunov
site,
off the
and
coast
they
of
are now
Tallahassee,
on their
Florida.
way to the targeted
My name is
splashdown
Kate
site
Tice,
off the
Senior
coast
Quality
of
Systems
Tallahassee,
Engineering
Florida.
Manager here at
My name is Kate
SpaceX,
Tice,
and
Senior
joining me
Quality
today from
Systems
NASA
Engineering
Communications
Manager
is
here at
Sandra Jones.
SpaceX,
Thanks,
and joining
Kate.
me
It's
today from
always
NASA
such a pleasure to
Communications
be
is
here.
Sandra Jones.
Upon departing the
Thanks,
International
Kate. It's
Space
always
Station,
such a pleasure
Dragon
to be
underwent
here.
a sequence
Upon
of
departing the
departure
International
burns.
Space
The crew
Station,
then had a
Dragon
rest
underwent
period
a
and has
sequence of
since
departure
kicked off
burns.
preparations
The crew
for
then had a
re-entry,
rest period,
including
and
getting
has
into their
since kicked off
spacesuits
preparations
and successfully
for
performing a leak check.
including getting into
The
their
next phase of the
spacesuits
mission is
and
when things will
successfully
really start
performing
to
a leak
amp up.
check.
Dragon
The
has
next
a
phase
series
of the mission
steps
is
to
when
complete before returning CREW-9 home.
That's right. First, Dragon will maneuver to the correct attitude and jettison its trunk, which is the cylindrical, unpressurized lower part of the spacecraft. The trunk is currently connected to the aft or bottom section of Dragon, where the heat shield is exposed or is located. But in order to expose that heat shield and get the vehicle ready for atmospheric reentry, we're going to jettison that trunk.
From there, the spacecraft will use its forward thrusters to perform a deorbit burn, which will put Dragon on a trajectory to return to Earth. This burn will last about 7.5 minutes once it starts. The deorbit burn uses Draco thrusters on Dragon, primarily the four located on the forward bulkhead, and is executed at the apogee, or the highest point of Earth's current orbit around the Earth. This deorbit burn will alter Dragon's path to ultimately line it up to re-enter Earth's atmosphere and splash down off the coast of Florida. Splashdown today is planned for 2:57 p.m. Pacific or 5:57 p.m. Eastern.
The CREW-9 mission began a little differently than usual, since Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams were already aboard the space station when Nick Hague and Aleksandr Gorbunov arrived in the CREW-9 spacecraft in September. Having arrived as the crew flight test crew for Starliner, Wilmore and Williams were fully incorporated into the space station's Expedition 72 team and began research and other work aboard the station along with the other crew members. Additionally, Williams commanded the orbiting laboratory for much of the expedition.
And after a successful liftoff and separation from Falcon 9, Nick and Aleksandr made a short flight on board Dragon to the International Space Station in September. Both veterans of long-duration station missions, both Williams and Wilmore,
to ensure public safety and for the safety of those involved in the recovery operations, as well as the crew on board the returning spacecraft. Multiple notices are issued to mariners in advance of and during recovery operations, and Coast Guard patrol boats are deployed to discourage boaters from entering the splashdown zones. For return operations,
now, we do want to stress to the public the need to respect this safety zone. Recovering a spacecraft from the water is a hazardous task, and any other boats interfering increases risk to the astronauts in Dragon, the teams working to recover them from the water, and the safety of those that come too close. So, for the safety of the crew and your safety, we recommend you sit back and watch as we'll be bringing you the
discourage boaters from entering the splashdown zones.
Now, we do want to stress to the public the need to respect this safety zone. Recovering a spacecraft from the water is a hazardous task, and any other boats interfering increases risk to the astronauts in Dragon, the teams working to recover them from the water, and the safety of those that come too close. So, for the safety of the crew and your safety, we recommend you sit back and watch as we'll be bringing you the best possible views of our astronauts' homecoming.
And they will be the best views that you can get. So let's take a minute to meet our returning crew. U.S. Space Force Colonel Nick Hague is your CREW-9 commander.